Do you know what Pinterest is? I would imagine you do. It's so well known that unless you're living under a rock, you're probably already using it. In a nutshell, Pinterest is like Facebook, only visual, and it's a great platform to give your brand or business exposure, collect leads, and sales for your products and services. Hi, I'm Suzanne Stoddart from Legitimate Affiliate Training, and today I'm reviewing PinWizz by Rudy Rudra. This is a Pinterest tool set to launch on October 3rd, 2020. I'd like to show you how this product works, who it's suited for, and if it's worth your time and money. Also, I'm not affiliated to this product. I just want to help you decide if it's right for you or not, okay? We'll take a quick look at the sales page and the upsells, and then we'll go inside so we can check out all the pros and cons. And if you like my video, please hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. Okay, so let's start. This is the sales page. It has some hype, of course. You can expect that from any sales page. He says that this will drive automatic laser targeted traffic from Pinterest in the next 10 minutes. Well, that remains to be seen. And there are some places that are a little misleading, like when he says this is a never-before-seen technology. Well, that's not true. There are many other tools online that do similar things, so that's a bit of a reach. Oh, and by the way, in the next few days, I'll be creating a video for you about some of the best tools to help your business succeed on Pinterest. Okay, as we scroll down, you see some of his stats. Now, I want you to be a little bit wary about these testimonials. I know that these three gentlemen are actual marketers, and they launch products like this themselves almost monthly. Now, there's no way to tell if they've actually used this software or they're just reciprocating with a promise to support. All these marketers tend to support one another with their product launches and as favors give out testimonials like this. Okay, and as we scroll down, here's a couple more video testimonials. Again, Johnny Rose is another marketer. I'm not familiar with this young man, so I don't know about that. Now, you have to also be aware that he's selling the dream here. He starts by telling you how difficult it is to run your own business, and it takes a lot of time and money, and you know, it's all exaggerated, but that's how they sell the dream, because then they want to introduce this new product, which apparently is the solution to everything. And then he gives the real world value of all of these bonuses, and I find this kind of hilarious because it's like they pull numbers out of the air and make them nice and high, so it looks like you're getting such a great value. The exclusive training, well, I'll show you when we get inside, but that's definitely not worth almost $1,000. And same with the Facebook community. They say it's worth another almost $1,000. Well, I couldn't even find a community to join, and even if I did, I have no idea how they come up with these numbers. But anyway, he has a 30-day guarantee, and here it says that you should be able to get one with no questions asked. And then here it says if you use our product and learn with the training videos, it'll take your business in the right direction. So I don't know if this is another way of saying that you'd have to prove that you've used it for a certain length of time. I'm not sure about that. Okay, let's take a look at the upsells. Now, this is information I got off of the vendor's notes, and there are quite a few upsells. You have 5 that you'll be presented with. The first one is the unlimited version, and this is because the front-end product, you're only allowed to integrate one account, and this is unlimited. That's supposed to allow you unlimited accounts. Now, what I find funny about this is, according to Pinterest, you're only allowed 4 accounts. Okay, when I looked in their help center, it says that you can add up to 4 Pinterest accounts in any combination of business and personal accounts. So you're only allowed 4 to begin with. So I'm not quite sure what he means by unlimited. Okay, And then there are other things that he gives you here. The second upsell for $47 says that you can schedule pins across multiple boards and set up a schedule. Now, this again is something that I'd like you to be very careful about, especially with automation tools. Back to the Pinterest policy, it says here, don't use automation that hasn't been explicitly approved by Pinterest. Okay, so this includes unauthorized services that automatically perform actions on your behalf. So when we go back here, PinWizz has not been approved by Pinterest. And again, it's performing automated, scheduled postings. So you really need to be careful about that. The third upsell is a done-for-you upsell for $197. And it gives you a landing page builder, a bonus page. You can integrate your autoresponder, which is the service that collects your emails. You get a blog with a premium review theme, WP Rocket installation. This is a plugin that helps optimize your site. So you get all of these things done for you. The fourth upsell is $47, and it includes more downloadable free image stock. And the fifth upsell for $97 is your reseller license. This means that you can resell this product as your own and keep 100% of the profits. So if you got everything that they showed you, you would end up paying $442 for this entire funnel. So you need to be careful with any product that is promoted like this. They all tend to hold back the nicer features and sell them to you as an upsell. This is how they make their money. And of course, with all the hype you see on the pages, they're hoping that they can convince you that you need the upsells. And because you've already purchased the upfront product, they're counting that you're in a buying mood so that you will buy everything else they present to you. Okay, now let's go inside the product. This is what it looks like inside, and this is your dashboard, what you see here. It basically just presents all the stats for you about your account, kind of all on one page. Okay, the next thing on your dashboard here is the photo editor. This is a very basic editor, but it does some pretty nice things. You can certainly add a lot of different features. You can add text and change the font onto anything that you want and fix the sizing. You can come in here and add some effects to your images. Okay, they have overlays. You can add borders. You can blur, change how bright or saturated you want your colors, contrast. So there's lots of nice little features in here for sure that you can do to improve the images before you upload them to Pinterest. Personally, I love to use Canva. This is an alternative you can use online. This is a free service, and they have so many things that you can do. And see, in this case, you can even pick the Pinterest pin, and it automatically pulls up the proper size for any of your images on Pinterest. So this is a handy tool that I use every day, and I just love it. And look at this. You can even publish your image right to Pinterest. So this is a very handy tool. Okay, let's go to the next tab, which is your Pinterest account. Now, this is where you can add your Pinterest account to the system. Okay, so you would just click on Add New. You would add in your username or email that you use to sign up or to create your Pinterest account, and the password. You submit it, and then that particular account is added. Next comes the boards, and this will show all the different boards that you have on your account. So in this case, this gentleman has a science and nature board and an animal board. And then if you want to search different boards on Pinterest, you can do that right from here. So, okay, let's try funny cats here. Now this will pull up all the different boards on Pinterest that are relevant to funny cats. Okay, and you can see all the URLs here, so you can click on them. You can see how many followers they have for that board. You can simply follow them by clicking this. Okay, like let's take a look at this. If we click on the first one, there you go. That's this person's board. So that's kind of handy, being able to do everything from within here. And next, let's go to search pins. So these are entire boards, okay? You can actually search for individual pins as well. Let's keep sticking to funny cats here. And here you go. It pulls up all the different pins relevant to that keyword. This is the keyword right here, whatever you're searching for. It shows you how many times that particular pin has been repinned when it was created. You can also get the pin detail. Okay, so it shows the description that they put with this pin. You can add a comment to it right from here. You can view the pin if you'd like. This is the pin that comes up. Okay. And there is the add to scheduler, but this is one of the upsells. You need to have purchased an upsell for this to work. So there you go. That's how you can find all the individual pins within your niche or using your keyword. You can scroll through, decide which one you like, and choose to repin it if that's what you want to do. Okay, the next one is add pins. Now you can add a new pin right from this platform. You would just select the board that you want to add it to, write out your description, add a title, and if you're linking to a specific site, you would put the URL here. Okay, you can upload any image that you want that you have on your own computer. Submit, and it will add this pin right onto the board on your Pinterest account. Okay, let's take a look at the next tab. This is the URL shortener. Now, what they tell you is that you'll often have your affiliate links removed off of most social media platforms, which is true. They don't like you placing affiliate links. Now, because they're encouraging you to use this system, to add your affiliate link to comments so that you can make more sales, they want you to shorten it so that it doesn't look like an affiliate link. Like, let's say we add in this long link here and click create short URL. This is what it will look like, and they claim that this then will not be disapproved of, which I don't agree. And this is why. According to Pinterest themselves, in their community guidelines, when it comes to affiliate links, they want you to be transparent. They don't want you to use shorteners or redirectors that make the destination domain of a link unclear. Okay, so if you end up using a link shortener, in this case, they can tell right away that this is a link shortened link, because tinyURL, as you can see, is a free online service that anyone can use. But it is definitely shortened, and to me it's very obvious that this is probably an affiliate link. So if you go against Pinterest's guidelines, a very good chance your account will be taken down. So even though they have added this particular tool inside the system, I would not do this. The safest way is to send your traffic to a bridge page, which means you're sending them to a blog page or some sort of landing page that will have your affiliate link on that page. And that way, there is no affiliate link being posted directly into Pinterest. Okay, let's go to the next tab, which is your Done For You images. These are images that they have uploaded into the system that are free for you to use. And I was kind of disappointed that these were so limited. You only get about, like in this case, about 20 images. Well, if you go to a site online like pexels.com, this is free image stock that anyone can have access to. And I put in the same keyword and it pulls up oodles and oodles of pictures. Okay. And there are several sites online that are like this. You just have to Google free image stock and you'll be able to find lots of different sites that let you pull up these free images. Now, I know one of the upsells said that there were, you got even more images. So this is, again, probably just limiting the front end product and encouraging you to buy the upsell. But as I said, you can find many sites online that will give you even more selection. Now let's go to the exclusive Pinterest training. This is not very exclusive. It's quite basic, actually, and limited. This isn't a Pinterest course by any means, but it does give you a few little tips and tricks. Each video is quite short, but again, some of the content can be dangerous to apply. So let me show you what I mean. This first video is just under 4 minutes long, and he just explains very simply how you should choose your niche. The second video is showing you how to select your offers, and he covers 3 most popular platforms for products, which is ClickBank, JVZoo, and Warrior Plus. The third video shows you how you can target followers on Pinterest, and what he says is that about 30 to 40% of the people who follow or that you follow will follow you back. So it's always good to follow people. Now, the one thing I'm a little concerned about this is that he has you following about 100 people a day and about 50 boards a day. Now, this again can cause you some issues. If you look at the Pinterest rules, they say that you can be hit with a block on your account if you do too much of one thing in a short period of time. So that would be commenting too often, or liking comments too often, or following people too often, okay, or even repinning too often. Any of these types of actions can cause you to get a block on your account, and then you won't be able to do anything for probably a minimum of 24 hours. This is similar on Facebook. This happened to me once when I was blocked for 24 hours for repeating an action. I was going through my friend list, and I usually put them on a specific list, whether it's marketing or friends or family. And I was going through there, and I was doing too many of these actions all at one time. And sure enough, I was blocked from doing it for 24 hours. So I don't know why he suggests this. I would be a little concerned about doing this all at once. If you want to follow 50 boards a day, then I would suggest you break it up and do it over 12 hours. Okay. This next video is about, here he is again, asking you to comment on 100 pins a day. So again, be very careful. You do anything too repeated in a short period of time, and it's going to be seen as spamming, and you're going to get blocked. What I found funny about this video is it talked about bulk commenting. Well, it isn't bulk commenting. All it is it pulls up, like back here when we were looking about searching boards or searching pins, and it gives you the list of all the pins that came up. Well, you still have to click on each individual one to comment. Now, I suppose you could copy and paste and just click on it, paste it, go to the next one. But again, that's with all the algorithm updates and changes that these platforms use, I would be very wary about doing anything like that as well, because again, it'll be seen as spam and you could get blocked, or worse yet, have your account completely taken down. Video 5 is about tracking your Pinterest traffic and all the stats. And that's pretty easy to do. They basically just send you to something like this. I have a business account. Now, I haven't used Pinterest very much, but something, all your stats show up on a page like this, okay? So this isn't something that this PinWizz does. He just shows you how you can track everything using the Pinterest account itself. And then he gives you a case study on how he made $100 a day on Pinterest. And this gave you an example of a couple of things that he did. I'm a little wary of case studies like this because they always make it sound like you can make $100 every day, whereas he just showed a couple of instances where he made $100. So, you have to take all of this with a grain of salt. Okay, and next on the tab is the software video training. And this gives you an over-the-shoulder view of each step that I just showed you, basically. It's nothing complicated. It's all very easy to do. What I just walked you through is what all of these quick little videos show you. So now let's look at the pros and cons. The pros of this software is that everything is in one place. It's easy to use. It performs quite a few different actions and gives you access to some free images. The cons are the URL shortener. Okay, I highly recommend you do not use that, as that breaks the Pinterest community guidelines and could have your account taken down. The free images are quite limited compared to the free sites you can find online. And the upsells are needed for some of the extra features. But some aren't recommended or useful, such as, the unlimited accounts and the automated scheduler. Overall, I think that the software is pretty good, and it's actually quite convenient to have everything in one place. But make sure you keep in mind those things that I said you shouldn't do, okay? That is dangerous when it comes to Pinterest. Many of these actions can be done right on Pinterest itself. This is my account here. And notice, if you wanted to search for things like boards and pins that the software did, you can do it right here, okay? You can search for pins, you can search for videos, for specific people, and the boards. So you can actually search for a bigger variety of things right here on the platform. I've already mentioned how using Canva as a photo editor is a great free online tool. And then there are sites like Pexel.com where you can have access to as much free image stock as you want. And one more thing I wanted to point out to you is, according to the Pinterest algorithm changes, you want to manually post as much fresh and unique material as possible. That's what they want. I came across a post here by a gal named Anastasia, and she keeps updating her Pinterest updates. Okay, so you know what's come along. So repinning and commenting isn't enough anymore if you want a successful account. Notice that the Pinterest representative here made it clear that it's absolutely fine to use native Pinterest scheduler or a third-party scheduler like Tailwind. Tailwind is a very popular online tool. It is a paid product, but it has been explicitly approved by Pinterest and very safe to use. Now, don't forget, I will be creating a video for you about these other alternatives that you can use as an alternative to PinWizz. So if you're an avid Pinterest user, you may like the convenience of this tool, but please be aware that this has not been approved by Pinterest, okay? And they are suggesting some dangerous things in there that could lead to your account being removed. So thanks so much for watching my review. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you found value in my video, please hit like and subscribe to my channel. And check out my link below, and you'll see how I created a long-term and successful business. This is the exact method I use to make money online. So until next time, keep doing your research. Cheers for now.